So I am one of three girls, and this was like a memory that recently came to mind. But when we were younger, my mom at night, she used to read these like romance novels, like with Fabio on the cover and everything.
Mills and Boone, maybe. I used to read some of those in high
Yeah,
school too.
my mom used to read these, and I don't know how it started, but she would tell us what she read. And so my sisters and I would gather in her room, and she would begin to narrate what was happening in the story.
Oh,
And
wow.
she would leave it on a cliffhanger and be like, come back tomorrow, come back tomorrow. And I feel like that was the first time that I realized that a story could hook you and that who was telling the story mattered,
Mm.
and that you could be curious. And, I didn't have any filmmaking sense, at least consciously, until really I went to university and I took a film themes and theories class where we just analyzed films from different eras. And that was the first time that I remember thinking, oh, wow, storytelling, image making is a medium that deserves like earnest pursuit. And there's
Mm.
something else here. But that of course was when I was like 20.
I guess I'm sensing an immigrant kind of journey in there.
Yeah. My parents immigrated separately to Canada um, over 35 years ago now. And they happened to also live like a block away from each other in Ghana, but didn't know each other until they met in Vancouver, Canada.
That's a romance novel
I
plot.
know, that's why. That's why she loves a romance novel. And yeah, had my sisters and I in Canada, and we grew up going to Ghana. So I always thought of myself or knew of myself as 100% Canadian and 100% Ghanaian. That was
Mm.
just how I identified. I actually spoke the language. I spoke Twi until I started school, and then I just stopped speaking. I wish I could go back and just like shake myself and say, don't stop.
I feel you.
But yeah, but yeah, so I grew up in Vancouver till I was 18, and then I moved to Toronto to pursue my undergrad degree, which at the time was in English, Women's and Gender Studies, and Media Studies. Again, not thinking actively about being a filmmaker or working in film at all. I actually didn't, for a long time, I wanted to be a social worker. I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be both of those things. But I always knew that I wanted to be where the people were.